Welcome to Bloodlines. Welcome to my cool-ass haven. Haven is like a vampire word for house. It means a house that doesn't have any windows. Yeah, I know these look like windows, but they're totally fake. It doesn't let any sunlight in. I hope. I pay no attention to that. So, I haven't checked my email in a while. Let's see if there's any more mysterious messages. What was it, sunrise or something? Yes. A gambit. From a friend, a gambit has been played. The king leaves himself open. That's interesting. Next up, message from LaCroix. Made an offer to the establishment. Food critic named Tommy Flayton. Okay, so the prince wants me to make a critic give an unfavorable review. Well, I'm trying to keep in LaCroix's good graces, so I can do that. And it is another quest. Subject library from Beckett at legend.vtm. Beckett is sending me email? Come on. LA Public Library. Huh. Weird things going on at night. Oh, that's a bit unclear. I did not expect to pick up 2 quests there today. I think I remember one of them, but not the other. Well, I'm downtown right now, so let's go check out the public library to start. My main job right now is to head to King's Way, to the home of a fiend. Whoever's been creating these monstrous things and letting them out into the night and attacking young women and so on and so forth. I need some sewers. Fiend, I believe, is a term for a leader of the Sabbat, or possibly some more specific role within it. It makes sense that the Sabbat would be behind something like that. So what part of the sewers am I looking for here? Oh, that's a grating which isn't there anymore. This is the one I couldn't get in before, and I see that I still can't. Fair enough. It's a door. Nope, it's completely locked. G. I should really just find a map. That's not courier's style. If you're going to deliver messages all over the place, you've got to know where to go. I'm completely wrong there, like I'm just totally lying. I always look at maps in the sewers. It's prudent to know the route to your destination. Alright, so the library is number 10, so the entrance between E and F. Oh, that doesn't make a lot of sense. This is definitely surprising to me. Very unhelpful indeed. Perhaps Beckett was simply completely wrong? That sounds like his style. I mean, the guy is, I would like him to be right. Oh, okay, no, I'm wrong after all. What I was going to say is his dismissing of superstitions around the Ankaran sarcophagus in particular is attractive. There should definitely not be those superstitions, but technically that doesn't mean it isn't true. What do we got here? So this is a Los Angeles public library, and I am informed that, quote, unusual things have been happening around it at night. Beckett does not want to look into it himself. This is a rather strange looking part of the game. Why did that happen? I guess I shouldn't bust up the library or its electrical systems just because Okay, I'm gonna go bust up the library and its electrical systems. Vacuum tubes? Oh. I guess I'm gonna repair the electrical systems. Well, roughly the same deal. Quest log updated. Night at the library. I don't think I've ever been to the library before. There's someone here. Above me, I think. Psychedelic. I'm betting you this place was modeled in the 60s. Your bog standard security guard. Oop. Just be going over here while you go over there. I see the escalators don't actually operate this late at night. The guards are therefore forced to walk like peasants. As am I. He's got a revolver. That's a strange choice of issuance to security officers. You'd think a taser or something would be more appropriate, or at least a modern weapon. Maybe it's all in keeping with the period piece nature of this library. Hot as hell. A series of book readings about the Arizona desert. There's more guards. Surely, if there is in fact something going on here, the guards can deal with it. Unless they're in on it. Shit. I may have made a mistake. Alright, let's not kill these people. They're just doing their jobs. Unfortunately, his job is to interfere with my job. What? It's always unpredictable when that does or doesn't put people into a trance. Paintings. Are you sure this is a library? Because I'm thinking art gallery. Some of this stuff is quite nice. What the heck? That one could use some work. It's a back room. Information. This section managed by Mumbly Joe. Alright, let's find out what's going on here. Insert card. Please insert library card. I'm going to need one of those, I guess. So this alleged library is so far fairly unsuspicious, or at least I am the most suspicious thing in it. There's a few places I haven't been yet. like the other side of this big room. And so I'd head over here. Things would sure be convenient if I could just kill that guy, but I don't think Courier is that far gone that she's going to murder someone because it would be convenient. You gotta have an excuse. Okay, this is a little more like a library. It contains books. And some sort of a reading area or office circulation desk. And that. That would be a library card. Okay. Anything through here? Nope. I really like the targeting system in this game. When you're in kind of first-person mode like this, the crosshair is just a crosshair, right? But it has quite accurate highlighting of someone for use of abilities. And if you're in third-person mode, you get this crosshair, which is like you can precisely control what in the environment at various levels of distance to interact with in a way which really works nicely. The core RPG engine that they built here on top of the Source engine is pretty good. It's a good. It's a real shame the company went out of business immediately following or during the release of Bloodlines, because they were pretty good at the stuff they did. Okay, insert card. VWEOD. I don't know what that means. But if I used Auspex to peer inside the soul of the computer. Ah, yes. Awaken. Art is the secret. Art, you say? There's a bunch of that here. Am I looking for a switch hidden in a painting then? I bet I am. Or, of course, in one of these pieces of art. I suspect that one has historical value. Huh. Is art really the secret, though? Yes. Alright. Press that switch. Pressed it again. What is happening here? Not a door, not a door, not a door, not a wait. I love that discipline. Your consciousness is at my command. I choose whether you sleep or what. So I was opening and closing it. Nice. Huh. That's blood and possibly claw marks. Upside down skulls with green fire burning inside them. This is unusual. What the hell?
Get the fuck out of here.
Ah, it seems that this final night has brought us together once again. I see you've begun to embrace the beast within you. I smell the sweetest blood of my brethren upon your very hands. But enough with the pleasantries. Witness the power of my flesh transformed into the vessel of your destruction. Farewell, young Canaanite.
It's that guy from that place. I don't really understand that cutscene. Did I jump down and kill someone with a sword? Okay, at least I got a sword now. Where is he? Ah, shit. Dude, not cool. Where's he gone now? The La Sombra. I've got to say, the voice acting on those lines was not very convincing. I'm getting a strong smell here of, shall we say, restored content. Okay. Maybe I should be using a ranged weapon here. Yeah, this is Ospec's time, alright. I have to use Auspex to get enough ranged weapon proficiency to actually use this crossbow effectively. Fortunately, I wanted to use it anyway. Nice. Alright, it seems that I've stopped the Sabbat ritual. Thus implying that there was a Sabbat ritual in progress. Well, I got 2 new weapons out of it. I'll have to check those out. What the hell was going on here? What does my quest log have to say about it? You have stopped the Sabbat ritual and saved the intended victim too. Have I? That guy did say something about getting the fuck out of here. What is this? Oh yeah, vampires. Since most of us live in like gothic urban havens, I'd forgotten about the whole coffin thing. I guess the Sabbat are traditionalists. Cool. Alright, I'm leaving this library. I guess I'll just leave this stuff down here with the pentagram of inverted red flames and so on. I mean, nobody noticed it before, to the point where it wasn't even accessible from the game map before this mod. So, probably nobody will notice it in the future either. What I might do, though, is stop being covered in blood. That's a good way to break the masquerade. As far as these security guards are concerned, I'm just some woman with a broadsword who doesn't want them to be awake. Alright, I'm out of here. At least I hope this leads out of here. Oh shit. He almost locked me out of the damn elevator. Freaking monster asshole. Okay, to the basement. So yes, the Sabbat are definitely involved in this. I wonder if there will be any more of those creatures. That is a no and thank you. Alright, I'm outie. Interesting. I could do with some blood, as usual, due to being a monster. But you know, I'm the kind of monster who goes around saving people from poorly explained ritual sacrifices. So it could be worse, in my opinion. In my biased opinion. In my boat opinion. I don't think people have much room to complain. Hey, what a convenient place to be. I believe there's a friendly woman inside Confessions who enjoys the feel of the kiss.
There you are. I was beginning to think you ditched me.
Chomp. Thank you. Alright, so that's Beckett's task. The cruise takes place in Hollywood, which is reasonable, as my main work is there at the moment. Well, not really there, it's on King's Way in the hills above Hollywood. The Hollywood Hills, one might say. Let's go and find a taxi. I'll help LaCroix out later. This King's Way thing is much more important. Or is it? Okay, here's the deciding factor. I'm still not high on blood, so I'm going to Hollywood. Hollywood first. I do need to feed further. Let's check out these new weapons. So, I've already got the Shin Gunto, melee combat requirement 5, 24 potential, 11 lethality 1, 2. The broadsword here seems better, mostly. I'm really not sure what feat adjustment is, but I think this is a better weapon. Nice. And further, the IMI Uzi. Hey, now that's a submachine gun. Cool. Pair of good new weapons. Okay, let's visit the Asp Hall, and then this cafeteria. For millennia, the Tsimishi have explored and refined their understanding of the vampiric condition. Oh yes, fiends. That's who the name refers to.
Finally, you should make a girl wait like that.
Yes, I've heard of them from a loading screen, which I'll assume is stuff I'm learning as an apprentice in my lessons at the Tremere Chantry. So yes, presumably my instructors have taught me about the Tsimishi, the flesh crafters. A clan of the Sabbat who do crafting with flesh. That's about the limit of my knowledge. Let's go find out what that means.
Where to?
Alright. 609 King's Way. All the windows are taped up with foil. That doesn't bode well, does it? I wonder if I can go in the front door here. I'm expecting hostilities. Might be a good time to spend some experience points. Let's do this. Let's get good with swords. Another one of these empty swimming pools. I know the game can model water, so this must be a California thing. Maybe there's a drought on. What I'll do is I'll just put this away until I actually know I need it. Don't want to be too rude and break into somebody's house with a broadsword. But I do want to break into their house, period. It's not really happening right now. I need to find a way up. Can't climb here? Nope. By can't, I mean can. Cool. Maybe I could break one of these windows if worst comes to worst. Maybe something on the top floor has been left open? Yes, a balcony. Oh, I recognize this. Alright. It's time for the leather gear. We're going full freaking blood on this. This is where the film was made. Yeah. There are many unpleasant things. Whoever owns this house, they are bad. And should stop. And I'm not just referring to, like, their landlord qualities. How do I get down? Ah, stairs. Yeah. Is that bone and flesh forming a door? A wall? Is that a column of meat? Rack of something. What on earth? I don't know what was going on there. Alright, let's see this through. Front doors still bolted. Statue of a very tall, thin person. Under no circumstances will I describe that statue with an adjective. More meat. I'm starting to get a sense for what flesh crafting might be in practice.
What is that? Smell. Cursed tremere. Blood hangs heavy on the air. Young, too. Squirming larva of the wretched brood who stole their immortality. Tell me, child, are you scared? Do I frighten you? Is my knowledge of you unnerving? Oh, child of Cain, the sights in this haven pale in comparison to my ancestral estate. Comfort is a custom, and all of this artifice brings me closer to my home. Do not fear for my furniture, young one. yes, the tape. Merely a test. Certainly not intended to fall into mortal hands. Fortunately, we are in the capital of mortal trickery and illusion. So did the tape drive you to find me?
A
From whence
test.
flows your longing, child?
Test of what?
To gouge out the eyes of the Camarilla. The sewers are clogged with my creations. I will kill or drive the Nosferatu from their pestilent nests. Without the sewer rats to guide them, the Camarilla will be blind to the Sabbat's designs.
That does not sound good. The Nosferatu might not look very nice, but they're good people to have around. Well, LaCroix said Gary had betrayed him, but if anything, that makes me more inclined to like them.
It is not for me. It's for the will of the Sabbat. The Camarilla is stunted, dead and festering in the womb. Good only as pawns of the fathers. Even now, they answer the call of the Ancient and seek to free him from his torpor.
The Ancient.
He slumbers within the Ankaran sarcophagus. One of the fathers whose return shall hearken the reckoning. Gehenna is at hand, and the Camarilla are unwittingly speeding us all toward our doom.
I don't believe in that.
Blessed creatures. I have broken through their mortal crust and drawn from them their greatest strength. Mutability. I coax bone, weave flesh, and lay sinew tight until it strains to lash out.
Wait, those things were human?
Illegals, mongrels, half-bloods, and caitiff. The bane of society, kindred and kin. They are as of little consequence to authority as they are to me. It is a culling of sorts.
I've heard enough. You're about to be culled yourself.
Now, Camarilla whelp, let me see you fight your nature in the face of those who have embraced their beast. Deny yourself Cain's gifts and be torn asunder by my minions.
Bring it on. Nice, nice blue fire. I guess all these guys use colored fire just all the time. How many of them can he conjure? None if he's dead. How do you like the cursed Tremere blood now? Can't penetrate my blood shield or withstand my magics, can you? All right. What a monster. Whew. So that's who's been hounding the Nosferatu. And he's, I think I destroyed him. It looked a little like he faded away into one of those blood portals. I hope he's gone, but I'm not completely certain. I guess I better not put the broadsword away yet. Let's keep going. Tunnel. This seems like the sort of place I want to explore after a recording break.